guys, so it's Sunday morning. I am I got a couple to do today. Bo was supposed to help me, but he can't seem to get his phone situation straight, so he won't be working today. You know, I'm just gonna I just got a couple $100 that I need to do real quick out here, so I can you know, be ready for this week coming up. And I get paid for the last time I cut one of these, I didn't get paid because, well, they were out of town. So, you know, I don't never not cut them, you know. I don't never not cut a property because they're out of town or whatever. Not if they're my regulars, you know. I don't know what everybody else does, but if it's on the route, I'm cutting it unless somebody told me not to. Some things that needs to happen this week, man. Other than, you know, and I need to work, you know. Tomorrow we got about 11 to do. Tomorrow is Postage Stamp Monday, y'all, you know. So today being Sunday, I'm just trying to get a little bit ahead of the game, so it's not so taxing during the week, man. You know, if I can get a couple of these out of the way, weather permitting. Now, I don't know how everybody else does it, and I know if you got a full-time job, you can't do what I do, you know, as far as, you know, doing the work and working every day, you know. See, I work every day that it don't rain. So, I don't really pay attention to the amount of hours that I actually put in. It's pretty good bit, though. So, when you consider, well, damn, Ray, you made $700, you know, yesterday or whatever, you know. Well, it took more than just yesterday to get to the $700, because everything else has got to be done in order to do that, in order to be able to take on additional work. You know, out here, man, to me, it's always has been, and always probably will be. It's all about freeing my time up. You know, hurry up and get this done and get that done and get this done and get that done and get this done and get that done. And then what you got is you end up with some free time. And for some people, what they do with that is they take a day off and they go to the beach or, you know, whatever. What I do with that is I incorporate more work. You know, work outside of the regular lawn maintenance, extra money, if you will. And that's what I do during the summer, you know. So when we look at, man, you're making all this money, you know. Well, there's a whole lot of time that goes into all that and behind the scenes stuff, you know, that people don't see, you know. Like today, I'll make about $220 in a couple of hours, you know. But more important than the money, it's going to free up some time this week. So, yeah. I'm all about that, y'all. So I hadn't heard from the Budweiser this morning. And I wasn't going to work him today anyway, because he doesn't have, I know he doesn't have phone time. He probably don't even have the phone anymore. So, yeah. Me and Drew going to take care of it tomorrow. As far as I know, Bo's not going to be working tomorrow either. As far as I know right now, Bo's not going to be working until he gets some phone time or a phone or whatever. And see, him not working today, that makes it where he's going to be, it's going to be minimal work for him this week. You know, he's not going to be able to get the money up to be able to get the phone time. I know that, because I'm not going to pay him. I'm not going to work him enough, you know. So that's why I've been pushing for him to get that phone card. Now, it is what it is. So now I'm going to pull up over here to get me a little Egg McMuffin, and then I'm gonna ride down here and do this property, and I'm gonna do the daycare center back there too. So, and then I'm probably gonna. All right, guys. So I just pulled up to this one. Whole thing about this one right here is you got the slope over here, and y'all gonna see how good I can get it with the X mark. That slope right there that you're looking at. That's the only reason why I usually bring somebody with me, because I can cut it and while they do that slope. But since I got the 12 tires on these mowers, I can grab half that hill, y'all. I mean, I really can. I mean, it's substantial. Maybe I can set the camera where you guys can kind of see the angle. I'm gonna see what I can do. So, you know, I bought this trailer right here because I have so many issues with tire wear on the red trailer. Well, ain't doing much better here. I had a flat Thursday of last week, and there's something in this tire right here. If this ain't the one that went flat the other day, the one that went flat the other day had a nail in it. I think this one's got a staple or something in it. Let's see. Yeah, I saw something in it. So, yeah. So that's another thing that I'm going to have to adjust, or have to fix. Now I have a spare tire here. And it's brand new. But if I can, what I always do, I don't like to use a spare tire unless I absolutely have to. You know, that's just me, man. But I don't think I'm going to have to on this. Well, I may have to. I'm going to pull the tire off when I get home and see what I got to do, you know, to fix that, man. If I can plug a tire, no problem. Camera up there on that slope where y'all can kind of see what's going on with that. And I'm going to use the X mark probably. The Scag though does hug pretty good, but the Scag, to be quite honest with you, man, the Scag, I know I kind of went into it a little bit with the Scag yesterday, but the Scag, it's a good mower, dude. Don't get me wrong, man. It's a good mower. And I'm biased because I've been running these X-Mark Laser Z X Series mowers ever since I got my first mower. These were my first mowers. So everything about these mowers, these X-Mark mowers, I am used to. And I've got, you know, I probably bought my first big boy commercial mower. I was probably about year 5. So I got about 8 years on these X-Mark machines. So I know all about them, you know. And yeah, I know I said yesterday that I would sell or trade the Scag in. I would, and I will. I am. And I'm not going to come off the 12 tires. I'm gonna see if the 12 tires will fit on an X-Mark. And then what I may do, y'all, well, what I would have to do, since it's a 26-inch tire, I would have to adjust the deck, you know. And I'd probably put them on the mower that I'm running, so the guys that, well, I don't know, I'll have to see what a difference it is. I may just have to adjust the deck. See, the good thing I like about X-Mark is everything's easy to adjust. You can level the deck right here, right there, and they got 2 more on the other side, front to back, and you can level it, you know, side to side. So, I mean, it's just a beast of a machine, dude, to be honest with you. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna grab the weed eater and I'm gonna start weed eating. I put the top up there. And this is right. So I don't know how if you guys can tell how steep this is right here, but it's every bit of like about the angle of my hand. So I don't care what kind of stand-on mower you got, you're not going to do that on a stand-on mower. There ain't no way. I would pay somebody to see them cut that high up on that slope with a stand-on mower. There ain't no way, dude. Because I don't think you can keep your balance. I mean, you're like that, dude. I just don't. So when everybody talks about the stand-on mowers does hills better, I don't see how. I don't see how. So you guys are going to see how much of this I can get, and versus what I have to weed eat. Now keep in mind, before when I had any other mowers, I would have to weed eat this whole slope. I'd be able to get the bottom down there like that, but I would have to weed eat the whole slope, and it hugs around here too like this. So you know, I will have to weed eat right here because it's just simply way too steep. But there ain't no way you're gonna get on that with a stand-on mower. And I venture to say that if you try to go straight up the hill with a stand-on mower, it's gonna want to flip on you. You know, it's just pretty steep. Anyway, I'm gonna hang the camera back up and show you where I can get on the top part here. Energy and effort for sure. Of course, this is the 94R that everybody seems to have such a problem with. Cold start, ain't started it yet today. Let's see. Wow, I don't even know what to say to that. All right, guys, so I got done with that one. I got a call about another property. So it looks like I'm going to be taking on another customer. It's kind of late in the season for that, but usually when you get a job this late, you know, a regular lawn cut this late in the year, it's usually because of a few things. They fired the lawn guy. They don't want to pay enough, or the lawn guy messed something up, or the lawn guy went out of business because he was doing it too cheap. They moved and just bought the place. They're moving out. You know, they want to clean up before they go. So, yeah. So it looks like I will go on and incorporate that one into the schedule this week, because of the simple fact that it's close by. And you know, the other day I was telling you guys when I was down, you know, at one of the ones that I don't want to do anymore. I was telling you guys that, you know, I'm gonna drop that one. You know, see, I can make it up with this one. See, so the more I think about how far I drive on that every other Friday route, the more I want to not do that. The more I want to try to, you know, get my density better. So my density is good, I guess, because we make money, but I think I can make more. You know, if I could drop some of these customers that are far away. And it ain't about the customer, it's about my business is at a different place now than what it was 6 years ago when I took on some of these properties farther away. And they pay good, they're good people, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I'm always trying to, you know, consolidate my time. You know, like I said earlier, it's all about, you know, making time to do other things. In my case, making time to do other work to make more money. That's my thinking. So, you know, if I could take on this one, finish out the season doing those ones that are far away, and then next year I won't be able to do them no more. I just won't, man. It's just too far, you know. Yeah. Now, even if they paid more money, I still wouldn't want to do it, y'all. You know, they're paying top dollar for some of those properties that I do that are far away. They're already at the top of the pay scale. You know, when you look at, you know, the square footage and the workload there. So yeah, we yeah, I'm all in on this one, man. I definitely want to get that. And I talked to him on the phone. I didn't want to record that or nothing. I just got off the phone with him. So sounds like it might be a property that's going to be easy for me to maintain. And I'll go on and say this, that the property that I'm talking about is a property that is my wife's cousin's mother-in-law. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? So sometimes that can be kind of tricky too. You know, but it's right on a route that I'm already doing. Okay, y'all. So one of my customers called me this week, and she wants me to give her a price on trimming all this overhang here that overhangs the pool. Tell you what, wow. And you guys can see, this is what she's talking about right here. All of this. Just go right down through there, trimming it up, I guess. Have to have the big A ladder and just the pole saw and the A ladder and go down through there. Don't have to haul it off, so I don't know, 120 bucks, something like that. Probably take about an hour. 150 if she wants to do these too. Yeah, we'll just trim them up. So get all this stuff off of here. Yeah. Yeah, not a big deal. All right, y'all. Check it out. That damn tire's getting lower and lower. We'll have to fix that tire. Just a bunch of crap. Probably about 120 bucks. Something like that. Because it's all manual, dude. You can't, you know, a pole saw extension, and a big A-frame ladder that I got. Yeah. And I don't have to haul the stuff off. So yeah, I'm gonna text her and tell her probably about 150 bucks to go right down that wall. Two guys over here, we can do the yard, the backyard. And she pays good to do the yard. This yard is real easy. I don't like doing it. It's one of the ones I don't really like to do, but it pays so good you can't not do it, you know. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, y'all, I was gonna do that other one, man, but this tire's getting flat, really flat now. See, the staple or whatever was in it done come out or something. So this has got to be fixed. I can't do nothing like that, man. So yeah. Damn, man. The air came out of that thing quick. That means whatever was in it probably came out. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna fix that. Then I'm gonna go down there and do the daycare center and all that there, y'all. Try to get some air moving in here. It's hot, sticky, icky, y'all. All right, it's Sammy time.